During 15 hours of negotiations, it was the German Chancellor Angela Merkel who blinked first. Under enormous pressure, she made concessions, putting more of her taxpayers' money on the line to support the euro. It was Italy and Spain who lined up against her, two countries struggling with huge borrowing costs. The Italian Prime Minister, Mario Monti, said he would not leave the summit without a deal. He would block other discussions. Finally, Angela Merkel agreed to be more flexible over bailouts and to accept direct help for the banks.
Italy has worked a lot and put a lot of pressure at the negotiating table for these results to be achieved.
So, what was in the deal? The bailout fund will be able to help banks directly rather than going via governments and increasing their debt. But only after a powerful banking supervisor is in place. And extra flexibility for the bailout funds to buy government bonds and so force down borrowing costs. The Spanish had big smiles, and the Italian Prime Minister claimed double satisfaction, his country having beaten Germany at the football. In future, Italy would be able to access bailout funds without tough austerity conditions. Back home, some said Chancellor Merkel had suffered a painful defeat. She said she had been able to make concessions because she had won tighter controls over the banks.
When you have a meeting late into the night, there is a certain risk. We are under pressure from the financial markets and people find themselves in a very complicated situation. So we had a shared interest to find a solution.
In Germany, there were demands for Chancellor Merkel to explain what was described as a 180-degree U-turn.
Germany alone cannot pay for all the countries. We are not so strong.
In some years, we all will regret what happened now, and then it will be too late.
There was another clear message out of this summit. In order to save the single currency, the euro is moving towards much closer integration. Economic union, banking union, political union. Summits have come and gone. This was the 19th. But power in Europe has shifted. The Germans are more isolated. Italy and Spain have found an ally in France. Time has been bought, but a comprehensive solution to the debt crisis is a long way off. Gavin Hewitt, BBC News, Brussels.
A summit in Europe that was watched very closely here in Washington as well. Now to Syria, where there's